Hey everyone, so I know it's been a while since I've done an update on Osho, and I know you guys have probably been wondering how he is and what's been going on. So, Osho went to the vet for his second round of shots. He is 8 weeks old. I believe he will be 9 weeks old on Wednesday. I think. Either that or it's a week behind. He'll be 8 weeks old on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it's 9 though. But anyways, so he's growing. He's actually pretty big right now. He's pretty big. He weighed, I think, 13 pounds, and we took him in on Tuesday. So he's a growing boy. He's definitely big. Our Maine Coon has actually lost a couple pounds. He was at like 18 or 19 pounds, and now he weighs 15. And so Osho almost weighs more than our Maine Coon cat does. And he's like a puppy. So I know he's obviously going to be bigger than our cat, but it's just weird how fast he's grown in the little amount of time that we've had him. But anyways, obedience training, and the training is going okay. It's funny, my fiance and I, we actually had a discussion about this last night, just because I've been getting really frustrated. My arthritis is just really exhausting, like every single day, and I'm in pain every single day, so I get up and go to work because I have to, and also because even if I didn't have to, I would still want to have a job, because I would be bored and I wouldn't know what to do. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm telling you this so that you know, like, how I feel whenever I get home. Like, I'm extremely exhausted, I'm in pain and everything. Then I have a little 8-week-old puppy that is teething and wants to play constantly and bite constantly. And he's going through this teething phase where he bites on anything that he wants to. And of course that's normal for a puppy. But he's also a pit bull, and his teeth are very sharp. And my bones are, with my arthritis, the pain it radiates through my bones, and just even if you barely tap on my skin sometimes, that even shoots pain through my body. And whenever he bites me, it hurts so bad, like 1,000 times worse, and I can't even describe it. It's just, I never imagined it would hurt as bad as it does. Like, I used to foster animals, and looking back now, it's progressed a lot more since when I used to foster, because I used to foster puppies a lot of times, and it's progressed a lot more since then. Anyways, so that is the most frustrating thing for me, is that he's in that stage where he wants to play, and he's teething constantly, and so he's constantly trying to bite on things, and trying to teach him not to bite. And with how much my voice has changed, I haven't been able to do high pitches anymore. So like a high pitch no or a high pitch ouch doesn't work for me. It doesn't make him stop because it's not high pitch enough. I've tried a lot of other methods that, we Googled a lot of methods, and none of them seem to work. And it's so exhausting. It's almost like now to the point where he knows that I'm the weak one out of the two of us, because my fiance Chloe doesn't have this problem. She used to, but now he's kind of learned that it's not okay to do with her. But now it's almost like he knows that I'm the weak one, and he goes after me. And it's just getting really exhausting. But we are going to be putting him in a training class, hopefully in May, if not then in June for sure. But definitely putting him in a training class, and that way it'll help us and help him, and hopefully relieve a lot of stress that I've been having and being overwhelmed. That's the main thing that I've been overwhelmed with. Everything else has been going really well. He's been learning very well as far as potty training goes. Like I said, he's only 8 weeks old, and he is he's almost fully potty trained. He goes to the door and whines. If we don't catch him in time, he'll go on the floor, but that's because of our own fault. He's sleeping, his sleep schedule is pretty normal, and it's been pretty normal for several weeks, like almost ever since we got him. He's slept at night whenever we wanted to sleep. At first, he was like waking up like maybe 4 or 5 times, and like just this week he's been starting to wake up maybe once or twice during the middle of the night and needing to go to the bathroom. So he's done pretty good with that. He sits. We make him sit to eat his food. We've done that since the beginning, and he's doing really well with that. Otherwise, he doesn't get his food, but he hasn't had any problem with that. It's not like we don't feed him. We do feed him, but he knows that he has to sit before he gets his food. So he does that. He knows sit. We're working with him laying down. I always keep him on a short leash so he doesn't stray, and that way he gets used to a short leash. We have like a 6-foot leash, I think, but I keep him on a pretty short leash and keep him pretty close to me, just because I don't want him to get used to a long leash, because that's not the way I'm going to be training him and getting him used to it. So I've been working with heel pretty much anytime I take him out to the bathroom. On the way out there, I have him right by my heels, and on the way back, I have him right by my heels. That way he gets used to it, and I've been working with telling him to focus anytime he starts paying attention to something else. He's done pretty well with that. We've been working with what other commands? Gentle, and he's picking up on that one pretty well, actually really well, with humans, except for me. Sometimes he listens to that one with me, other times he doesn't, but pretty much anything else, like even if I'm giving the command and I'm talking about something else, he will be gentle, but if I'm talking about myself, most of the time he doesn't. But other times he'll, like if he starts gnawing or something, then he'll start licking if you say gentle. He actually, one of his favorite things to do, I'm actually really into Buddhism, and we have a Buddhist statue. It's like maybe 2 foot tall, and it's like sitting on the ground. He's like in his meditation pose, and Osho, every morning whenever he gets up, every morning that I've been in there and been the first one to watch him in the morning while Chloe's getting ready, he's gone in there and he's licked Buddha's face, and it's so cute. It's just like, I'm like, be respectful, be gentle, and he'll lick Buddha's face. It's just really cute. But anyways, what else? I've been working with getting him to lay down, and he kind of gets the concept. He knows sit, so I get him in the sitting position first, and then I kind of hold his rear down and then bring the treat forward, and he kind of knows that he has to go forward and he has to keep his butt down, but he hasn't quite understood that he has to bring his paws all the way down yet. So he's working on it. He's getting a little bit better with that. Some other things that we're working on, I'm trying to think. It's a long list. Down, we're working on down and leave it. He has leave it and no down pretty well, and give, he's got give down fairly well. Sometimes whenever he's being ornery or very stubborn, he won't do it, but he's got it down pretty well. He knows what he's doing. Just like whenever he's in trouble, he definitely knows. Like he peed on the floor this morning because he has this habit now. He knows that if he whines at the door that we're going to let him out because we think that he's going to need to go to the bathroom. So he'll whine at the door, even if he doesn't have to go. So we'll take him out because we think he has to go. Then he'll just go out there and play, and he likes to eat rocks. So we have to watch him. And, so he's cried wolf so many times that I had just taken him out to go to the bathroom, and he didn't go. So I brought him back in. 2 minutes later, he does the same thing, whines at the door this morning, and I'm like, no, you don't need to go, I just took you out there, and he didn't go. Well, he keeps whining at the door. I ignore him because he hadn't gone. Well, he ends up peeing on the floor. And I get onto him, and he he knew he was in trouble. He had that look in his eyes, like he knew he was in trouble, and I didn't punish him or anything. I raised my tone of voice because he knew what he did wrong. He knew he was in trouble. And I told him, I was like, Osho, you know better. You know. See, that's what you get for crying wolf, because you know you're not supposed to do that inside. And he knew. But, anyways. So that's kind of where we're at. He's doing really well for an 8-week-old puppy. And we're not letting him sleep in the bed at all anymore. We kind of quit that like a week and a half ago at least. He's been sleeping in the crate at nights, and we've actually just been crating him and not even leaving him roaming free in the bathroom. Just because he does better like locked up in the crate. He sleeps throughout the night pretty well that way. And then also, he has a Facebook page now, so if you want to see pictures and videos of him, you can add him on Facebook. His Facebook is Osho Lange, and that's O-S-H-O, and then the last name is L-A-N-G-E. So look him up on Facebook, and you can see videos of him, and updates, and statuses, and his profile, and pictures, and everything. So, yeah. This is a very long video, and I gotta go, so peace out.